What up, what up, what up, wrestling fans? Welcome to the first ever edition of the Heel Turn podcast. I am your host, Big C, and this is brought to you by Game Changers Sports. How is everybody doing today? Listen, this is the first podcast. This is the first one, very first episode. And to be honest, it's not ready yet. It wasn't ready. It's not ready to go. Um, I had some more work to do on this podcast, some more thoughts, some more planning, but I just couldn't. I couldn't wait any longer because I had to get out there and give my 2 cents. There's a lot to expect from this channel. I'll be doing Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, pay per view reviews, uh, thoughts, and my predictions for future events. All types of stuff. All types of stuff on this channel. We'll talk old WWE, WWF, all types of stuff. But I had to get my initial thought out there because last night you were able to purchase WWE 2K26 and be able to play a week early, right? And you had to pay a ridiculous amount first and foremost. These wrestling games are crazy. The the plain Jane edition of this game is $69. Typical price for a video game these days. But then you get the different variations, the King of Kings version, the CM Punk version, the Monday Night Wars version, and they're considerably expensive. I purchased the NWO version, the highest graded one, the best one you could get. $162 it cost me. $162 for a video game, a wrestling game at that, which is wrestling games are very limited in the things you can do. They get very boring very quickly. There's just so many things you can't do much. You can't do much, right? Once you initially play the game a few times, I mean, it's kind of rinse and repeat. Man, I'll tell you what, I paid $162 so I could get this game early, and then I go to download the game at 12 o'clock Eastern time, and I can't download it. I can't get through. The server's down. The server's down. The server's down. And I understand there's probably a lot of people trying to do the same exact thing I was doing. I get that. But don't you think you'd be better prepared? Don't you think you'd realize that this was going to be an issue and, do something about it? But that's not even my biggest core because things like that happen. Obviously, you got millions of people trying to do the exact same thing. The internet's going to get jammed. It's going to get, there's only so much you can do about that, I guess. But then I finally get through. And I'll tell you, I haven't played the game much because I didn't get it to go through till 1 o'clock in the morning. But then I get the game to go through, and I just want to take a look at the roster, check things out. And I half the roster's blocked. Half the roster is still blocked out, locked. And I'm like, this can't be true. This can't, I purchased the highest graded one you can get. Everything should be unlocked for me. Everything should get, I paid an extra $100 on top of the initial $69. So I didn't have to go through a bunch of bull crap to get wrestlers unlocked. That I didn't have to go spend $1.99 on BC to get things unlocked. I wanted I wanted all the players available immediately. That's why I paid an extra $100. And literally half the roster is still locked, and I still got to jump through all the hoops and hoopla that everybody else does. So again, what did I spend my extra $100 on? And then I played a match or two, and the graphics I feel like look a little bit better. Yeah, sure. Then you got special features to the entrances. You can add pyro and fireworks in the background, and you can make them do certain movements coming to the ring, heel movements and baby face movements. Can you really? Because the entrances go by way too fast now. it seems like the entrance is over like that, so you barely get a chance, an opportunity to mess around with it, change angles, really look at it. I just don't understand what I paid an extra $100 for. I'm sure a lot of other people are frustrated too. I'm gonna do some more reviews of this game. I'm still gonna give it a shot, but I'm I am I am disappointed in the fact that I still got half the roster not available to me, even though I felt like that's what I was paying for. Every other year, I buy the highest graded WWE game that they release, and the roster's unlocked for me. So I feel like I was kind of jerked around. I guess I should have read the directions more or the instructions more, because I felt like if I thought it was going to be the same as in prior years. I buy the highest graded one. I don't gotta wait to get all the versions of CM Punk. I don't gotta wait to get Bret Hart. I don't gotta wait to get this guy and that guy, and Batista, and the variations of Triple a lot. Why? Why? So far, this game is it's not living up to the $162 I paid so far. Now I'm gonna give it more of an opportunity, but man, oh man, man, oh man, not looking good so far. And while I'm on here, I might as well give my take. Monday night, I thought what CM Punk said that Roman Reigns was completely off base. To talk about his dead father, I think is kind of crazy. I just didn't think it. I didn't think it fit. I didn't think it fit. I didn't see a situation or reasoning why he brought up Roman Reigns' father, and I just didn't feel like it fit in the segment. I think CM Punk is one of the best on the mic. Obviously, I expect better from him. I'm curious to see where this feud goes. I rock out with the Tribal Chief, put them ones up. But yeah, again, this is the first episode. It wasn't supposed to be the first episode, but I had to give my 2 cents about this WWE 2K26. We all spend our hard earned money on it, and it's ridiculous that first and foremost, we couldn't play it when it first became available. And secondly, if you pay $162 for a game, you should be able to have all the features available to you. I hope it gets better from here. We'll see. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll talk WWE. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear your points of view. I want to hear what you guys think is going to happen at WrestleMania. We're going to do, like I said, Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, pay-per-view reviews, pay-per-view live streams, all types of stuff. So hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll see you next time. Till then, peace.